So if you're going over there, you might be able to faintly hear them, I guess.
I would have hit and started the timer. It was going to count the loading screens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it fell apart, but it's actually back now, so that's
Okay, now we'll get the donation.
We are giving the second stream back up now, and finally giving away that prize we had, like, donations@gmail.com. That's a great address. What?
So that was way too much fast. I'm really sorry that happened.
Oh, it's not your fault.
It's really managed to get donations at Gmail.
No.
That would be amazing.
That's just me and my whatever state
How long did it
business.
take?
I don't want to think about it. It took long enough to replace Toad Game or possible.
Watch, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna fall. I see it happen.
Alright, let's do it.
How close is that?
Gotta help get
Four characters. Oh, how did I recall this? Oh, I was way off. Nice.
I fell again.
Oh, you were just the worst of them.
Was it the same spot?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he fell.
Oh, challenge everyone.
Hey, is the game audio on the stream too?
I think so. No one's complaining. They always are really quick to complain if it's not working. So.
Can you hear the game and can you hear the people he's talking?
I'm surprised I made
Some
it
people
because I'm
say,
normally the one
the
that
audio's
falls.
fine.
Okay.
I think I saw someone earlier saying it was a bit low, but they can deal with that.
Okay. Alright, this is perfect. Everyone can hear it.
Alright, you got it.
Just nobody exhale. It's working. Let's keep it that way, please.
Alright, so now we get back to business here. Also,
oh my god. What is this?
Okay, so
just do
what
it,
screwed
do
up
it one
the
letter at
job?
a time. I don't know why it's doing that.
How about we just never type?
Oh, wait. Go, cancel out. What were you searching?
I can already tell.
Were you searching for a prize?
Yeah. I'm sure if you're doing anything, it's going to do the same thing, you know?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, I was going to say, try searching for a
Oh, it's unlocking.
try searching for a yeah. So why is it
Prize. Broken. Okay. Well.
yeah, just click on it on the list. You can find it.
There's only one I put here, but I'm just like making it one.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the drawing for the two Portal Steam copies.
This man's talking some sense.
That might not even be. Okay.
Alright, we all ready?
So, Timothy Porn. That's actually his name, and he's has a run in SDA, doesn't he? That was an SDA run. Right? Timothy Porn?
I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, it's an SDA number. You want a copy of Portal? Now we are going to get the second copy out.
Well,
Doug Gamers in the chat says he'll donate $20 if there's no friendly fire.
Oh, I didn't even hear the music.
yeah, you were saying.
$20 if there's no friendly fire at all?
Yeah.
Maybe more than that. What co-op game? You're not shooting.
I don't know how it didn't get me. Oh, there we go.
Go ahead and say, grenade launcher doesn't work too well with 300 feet.
Oh, I need some help!
Oh, smoke up.
Okay, so the second one.
Smoke. Austin, your kid.
Who do you think you're shooting?
Chase.
To Austin Kiefer.
Thanks.
So congratulations, both of you. You got portal.
Oh, you were dead, man.
If you have it already, you can make a friend.
Lead him away.
You don't have any friends? That's kind of depressing.
We ain't gonna
If you have any friends, you just give to me, and I'll figure out what to do with it.
Donate it back to us.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think we should go with 10 first.
So now we're going to try to get the second stream back up.
I have some Oh no! No. But it doesn't matter, because you just like select
Take down,
the
take a
list
G.
and type in the menu and search it that way, you know? Insert the game type, it looks like
I gotta heal real quick. Let me heal when we get into that room.
you have to get people on every night you use.
Let me heal right now.
Wow, we have a lot of people on giveaway portal. Is there anyone who
Black and white
actually
cup.
like take it now? Like, is everyone else? Oh, nice. This one.
Damn it! I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Go.
But slow it down. That'll be fine. That's fine.
There we go.
Oh, you kid.
I got a defense.
Now we might have it.
Alright, so the second stream should be back up now.
I know.
Yep, looks good.
And we're kind of back to normal, I guess. Took a little while.
Cover me.
Anyone get that shot?
Woo! Alright, so just to remind you, if you stuck around through all that, we are Speed Demo's Archive, and this is Summer Games Done Quick. We're raising money for the Organization for Autism Research. Feel free to donate if you can spare a few bucks, and if you donate $5 or more during this run or during any of the runs up to and including Shadow of the Colossus, then you'll be entered in a drawing for a
Weapons over here.
Earthbound Perler, the Mr. T NPC that I'll have Ron hold up. Since I'm actually behind the camera.
Alright,
the
just
computer
in
now.
Actually, I'm gonna take $5. Okay.
And of course, $10 donations or higher will enter you in the grand prize drawing, which is a 3DS as well as a copy of
Smoking at me.
Time.
Smoking. Thanks.
And also just a reminder, L Cool Dave donated a copy of Left 4 Dead 2, so if you like the game you're seeing right now, you never played or anything,
Oh,
One or two.
Jesus, look at all these guns.
one, as far as
So
no,
then
let's
somebody
change
commented
that.
in the chat they wanted us to take donations for realism mode. I just want to say no way.
Okay, so yeah, is that going to be a $1 donation as well?
The lag in the.
5.
Five,
The game is actually like 20.
Okay, so any $5 or higher donations will also enter you in a chance to win Left 4 Dead.
You got it.
Oh, there are 2 copies. Okay, 2 copies then. Just like Portal.
Sporticus, the speedrunner who was going to do Toe Jam Earl 1 and Sip in Mucky Water, he's unfortunately not able to make it, and so we had to cut it from the schedule. I'm as disappointed as you are. I thought it was really cool to have both Toe Jam Earls run back to back, but I'll still be doing the sequel, so you can stick around for that.
Alright, Austin. You ready to do that one Portal? Well, we will be emailing you after the marathon, actually. Congratulations again on winning the game. We'll just be using whatever your PayPal email address is.
Don't pay mine.
Well, I really wish you guys could hear everything.
It's okay. At this point, I wouldn't care, like, you know, my hair was on fire as long as the stream is working. I really don't need no game audio.
Oh, you just PM me to win emails right now and I see this and send them out right now? Okay. Yeah, sure.
What the hell are you doing up there? Get inside!
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Oh, that's slow.
Everybody inside.
Yeah.
Nation.
Okay, do you have an IRC client open on that? Let's chat or anything? Do you have, is that the stream chat?
Is that
Wherever L is.
I think it's... Is it JTV?
Or what's this one? Wait,
I think
no,
this-
it's I missed this. Maybe? I need message.
Right in here.
Open dialogue. Yes. Control B. Is that hard to explore? Oh.
Control V is pace. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Are you trying to... Wait, hold on. Okay.
yeah.
Stop everything. I have to point this out to the stream chat.
What's up?
So Rob Scout was just trying to copy paste something from his computer to my computer.
Oh, jeez.
Let's all just take a moment to appreciate
Through that
his
gate.
effort.
I have a brain still, I think, maybe.
How long have you been awake?
Since,
Here, take.
it'll be about 24 hours and like 3 hours. So it's about 20 hours. Yeah. Anyway,
Man, I'm out.
let's try this again. Some more
Oh, no, I
progress.
think it's on fire.
Let's check it.
Where did it go? I didn't close it, I just tabbed out.
Oh, there it is.
I hate programs that like
Yeah.
disappear off
Okay,
the bar.
let's try this again.
This was not after all.
Jay,
Coming. Oh, you are shut.
Alright. I think I got this. Fucking solid, like 10 words a minute. Okay, so cool day. There's one. Just sent from mysteriously uranium maker even though he's like asleep. Give you the other now.
Thanks, how owe you one?
Stop it. Watch out for someone behind us with doing this.
we can do it real quick.
Grab the shot. Shot him.
What did you do? What's wrong with you?
Caps lock and such shit.
He opens up the PM box, he presses Control V on my laptop. I'm like, what do you think you're doing?
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Through this door.
So L Cool Dave, since he has both of the emails of the winners, can actually just like send out
We're gonna
the
make this
stuff.
go a long way.
Alright, that was incredible.
Alright, weapons!
I think this solidifies my excuse for playing bad in Portal now.
Whoa! There's a smoker spawner right in front.
We all have excuses for our terrible play.
Yeah, no, but
That one's right left there.
what I just did there, Control B for my viewers, I think definitely justifies everything.
Let's do it.
Fun.
Oh, at the bottom. Oh, you were kidding. Yeah, this one's a massive disadvantage.
There's like some guy in the chat, as usual, I mean, it's like every game, so criticizing. It's not particularly smart. This guy is having some fun playing for charity. It's the Organization for Autism Research. Very positive. Everyone, someone is affected by autism in some way. Most of us are affected either directly or indirectly. So, anything you can do, donate if you can. You can donate. Or you can do the things listed on the right stream there. Those bidding wars. Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 1, very intense race going on there, and an even tighter race between the Birth by Sleep story choice. And if I'm not mistaken, Birth by Sleep is after this game. So, if you want Terra or Aqua to win, I mean, Ventus is kind of out of it. I guess you have like 300 spare bucks on you. You want Ventus to get back into it, or a bunch of you just happen to like Ventus and want to team up and get it back in. But it's looking like Terra and Aqua right now are the main choices. So you donate for any of the things listed there. You can also, your donations will put you in the drawing for copy of Left 4 Dead 2 and the Mr. T turnover.
Oh yeah.
If you get $5 or more for your donation. And if you can't donate, just spreading the word. Going on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, upping our Reddit posts.
Don't shut the door until I start.
Any of that will help get more people here and get more money going versus great cause. So, I'll just refresh on this. So, Andrew Melnick, that's Rain of Soden, gives $5, says, there's some problem, no one is paying up for Rain for Link to the Past, like seriously? I guess they know puns are the bane of my existence. Anyway, put this to Cage too, because, he does not want to watch Cage.
Gosh darn if I'll watch Kingdom Hearts 1.
So, $405 now for Cage 2. The gap's spreading a little bit, but as we've seen in the past, no lead is safe until game starts. So.
Someone's asking in the chat, if you win any prizes earlier in the marathon, that does not take you out of the grand prize drawing. The grand prize drawing is open to all donators.
Yeah. It's one time.
As long as you have $10 or more, you're good.
Did one thing with one thing and stuff.
Anybody got any ideas?
But yeah, the story behind Rain is the file name is basically anyone who uses that file name is destined to have bad luck in their run. If it has luck at all, so.
Good plan, but it
or if it doesn't have luck, then you'll fail somewhere else. But Puns isn't even winning. Epsi is, so. Puns would need a little bit of money to make a comeback. It's only down by $11 though. Wunk is also in there with a good $80, so 30 back. Very close, yes.
Grabbing a bow jar.
This should be awesome. Talking about the prizes or the run? No, I've never played Left 4 Dead 2, so.
You guys are missing out because this game is actually really fun.
Got it.
I'm sure I am. Just figure I had spare money. So.
I think it got bumped down to $20.
Yeah.
Well, Rom, if you donate $5 and you may have a chance to win.
I donated, you know, I was saying I didn't have spare money for Left 4 Dead 2. I donated $25 for rocks. So.
And that doesn't go so well for you today. Well, for the charity, not so much for you.
Charge on me.
See if I can get that one.
We might need these.
So, I know you're talking with your dudes here, but is there anything in particular you can explain in chat since we're like clueless, like about strats here or anything?
Not yet. Not until the next campaign.
Okay.
We're gonna pull off a really big glitch on the finale of the next campaign.
Okay, so most of this is just straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, this is for the most part, yeah. But I guess I should also explain the trick at the beginning of the first level. You can drop down the balcony and skip half the level right there.
So let me ask you real quick. I'm reading here that says features an AI called the director that adjusts the difficulty based on player's performance. Is there kind of a way that you guys can exploit that when speedrunning the game?
I really don't know if it actually adjusts the difficulty because you set the difficulty. I'm not really sure whoever wrote that was meant by that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure either.
So there's now like any kind of rank system in this game. Like,
I'm sorry, what was that?
there's no kind of like rank system that adjusts things.
No, not that I know of.
It says many of the game's shortcuts and exploits have been fixed in patches over time.
Yeah, that's true. There used to be a lot of shortcuts, the really impressive ones. Unfortunately, Valve fixed a lot of them. There's only one coming up that was really impressive to watch, but unfortunately they did fix it, and you won't be able to see it. I will explain it though when we get to it. Okay. Alright. Next. Wait, what is he doing?
You seem pretty tired too. You've been up like the whole day too, right?
Yep.
Before I Kirby run, so.
Nitrodon has entered the room. How are you doing, Nitrodon? Okay.
He seems a lot more peppy than us right now.
I've never seen Nitrodon tired. Like he's either awake or asleep, but he never looks tired.
I'm tired.
You don't seem tired though. That's the point. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of kids going into stuff on the other room and try to get in. I don't really want spoilers. I've only played 1, 2, and 3 games.
yeah, our speedrunners here are practicing really hard for the Kingdom Hearts speedruns that are coming up.
Like, we are in the world capital of Square Enix speedrunning, so.
I mean, this is Essentia's house after all. The self-proclaimed, not even self-proclaimed, the universally acclaimed Square Queenix. So
yeah, so they will be chatting. Plenty of people here chat up the Square stuff. What? Looking for anything in particular? Just
no, we're just rejoining.
Oh, okay.
Because whenever I think when I quit, it made him the lobby leader, and
Okay.
and he had I think he messed up something. I don't know.
For the moniker you gave Ascension, I don't quite recall what that is. Oh, Destroyer of Final Fantasies. No, I like Square Queenix better. Sorry, what?
that's not catchy at all.
We're going to be doing the original 5 campaigns. We're not doing any DLC.
I like the moniker I gave her. That girl who speedruns lots of Final Fantasy games.
So how's this getting going?
It was a rough start.
Yeah,
it's going
it was
fine
rough
now.
getting it going, but I think they seem to be doing pretty well.
Hopefully this will be our last technical hiccup.
So really sorry if I seem like unresponsive. I'm kind of listening to 2
Oh yeah, no,
No, it's fine.
I understand.
Yeah. If you need us to be quiet, just say serious time, whatever.
She used it for ages before Square Queenix. Well, guess what? She dropped it for a reason, Dork. Wag.com, by the way, if you liked that Quake 2 run, Wag.com is going to be running Quake at our January marathon, so look forward to that.
I don't even know what this one is.
Alright. Reloading. Alright, there's a little skip at the beginning of this one. You can go up here and hop over this little truck. You can skip part of it.
I'm not sure why you're mentioning, was it Quintet that made those RPGs? I'm not sure why you're mentioning those, lad. What?
Quintet RPG, cool.
Hey, I got it right. I'm like asleep and I got that right. It's pretty cool.
Which game?
Yeah, he's talking about Soul Blazer, Terra Enigma, Activator.
Alright. I'm fairly decent at Illusion of Gaia.
Yeah, that one was really fun. I remember that as a kid.
The one Dekar.
I got hung up on that.
I think it's a little slow now, like, especially at the start of one. I try to go back to it, but it's really fun back in the
White
day.
boy can't just etc.
Watch it, guys. This hill looks pretty steep.
Run it, but then...
I don't even jinx us.
Oh, yeah.
That was almost fun.
I'm jockeying if I'm all alone. Skip is in. Yeah, try to
Pop on. Jockey.
Yeah, that's one thing to note. We are recording every single run, and we will be uploading them to the site much faster than they'll probably be up even before the JRDQ videos.
JRDQ was kind of a mess because
Yeah.
everybody was recording their own streams, and some people weren't recording their own streams. And
But about the time it took for the AGDQ videos to go up is probably about the time it will take for these to go up.
nice.
But if you can't wait that long, then you can probably just watch them on our Justin TV channel because they're automatically recorded there. And some people can make highlights of certain runs they want or certain moments in runs. Just go straight to those. I don't think we put a limit on highlighting.
Wow, they really did well here. Thank you, Stradivarian. We try.
Yeah, getting some props on that.
checking some donations.
Yeah, well. Alright, so,
Yeah, I hope no one was expecting like a serious, like super skills playthrough because it's really not possible at this game.
yeah, he mentioned before to us that there's a ton of impromptu going on here.
Oh, yeah.
All the time, so.
Pretty much this entire game is running.
We're not doing jump.
Alright, so, wow, I'm sorry, I guess this is a French name? I'm horrible at those. Really weird, is this French?
Look out!
Probably. You do your best. I think.
Alright, Matthew Gaudreau.
That was horrible.
I don't know, dude. Like, you do it.
At least a fake accent. Got the roll.
Okay. You can correct me in the chat. He says, great marathon, keep on being awesome, also towards KH2 race. It's $12, that puts it 417.58 against 366.01 for KH1. So it's looking more likely that we're gonna have that race now. So let's see if we have any new donations. Okay, Connor, Giorgio, donated $7.50 for Terra and Kingdom Hearts for Best Sleep. That's the game coming up after this one, so This actually coincidentally puts us up by 1 cent over Aqua. So,
they don't have a Molotov.
yeah, 358.74 against Aqua's 358.73. Now it is the tightest race once again. I know it already was the tightest race, but now it's even tight. The Kingdom Hearts series claims $10 cents for Terra. Okay, so Terra getting extra boost there from Juho Talgute. I really need to learn European names because anytime I'm in a graveyard shift, like Europe is watching.
Wait, isn't that a $10 donation though? Why do you have 2?
I added 2.
He wants to slot.
68. I
Just run past it. Let's go.
Oh, jeez.
stuff happens.
Oh wait, Ascension's gonna hate me for helping you with that though.
Sorry, Neil.
Wait, are you donating for Terra?
No, I mean, helping you add it correctly.
Oh, right. I typed whatever. I wouldn't notice it. Maybe. Shada Shaw donated $30. Says Kittyland. I'm giving this for the unofficial Gnome Chomsky.
It's some reference to Left 4 Dead 2. We were talking about the level earlier.
Alright. Yeah, again, I'm unfamiliar with Left 4 Dead 2, so anything I read in the comments related to this, like, right over my head, seriously. Yes, Terra is in first, so, just remember, Essentia's choice that she wants is Aqua, so if you want to please her, you'll donate for that. If you want to spite her, you'll donate for Terra, and if you just like one character or the other, just go with what you feel, whatever. And of course, that shouldn't be the only reason you're donating, of course. This is all for a good cause. It's for the Organization for Autism Research. And, you know, everyone is probably someone affected by autism to some degree. We've had several people in the donation comments mentioning that, and even others just mentioning that they are in fact autistic. So anything you can have going towards prevention, education, just anything like that is great. You can get people here through Twitter, Facebook, anything like that. That's also great. You can get money from other people coming in. And any donation you do, $5 or more during this game, can put you in the drawing for the game being played, Left 4 Dead 2. LL Cool Dave graciously donated 2 copies. And also, you can be in the drawing for the Mr. T Pro. Is that over here now?
Oh, it's yeah.
Alright, I'll show it once again. He's from Earthbound. He's a pretty cool guy. Made by Mecha Riptor, who you can commission. I don't even know if he's up right now. Well, he has like the weirdest sleep schedule ever. Maybe he's up.
I just want to comment real quick. Some people in the chat are talking about how long no Kami speedrun would be. There was no Kami speedrun on SDA, and it got pulled down because of the runner's request. He wasn't satisfied.
How long was
No
it?
hanky pank?
I don't remember. I think it was over 10 hours, but it wasn't like the longest run on the site.
So it was just recently. Because Final Fantasy X and Skies of Arcadia are like pretty new runs.
Well, no, it was pulled down like 2 years ago, I think. But I don't. It was. I mean, Final Fantasy X was over 10 hours. I don't think it was as long as Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I mean, I just remember that like last year.
Was it? It had longer than that.
It was too late.
Oh, I checked the date, but no, it's probably not the time.
But the thing is, that's from a new game, and that was back when we had the policy on SDA that there had to be a new game run before you could do a
how you doing, Tank?
new game plus.
The opening cutscene that alone is like
New game plus on the Takumi is a lot faster, and there's some glitches you can do that you can skip get through all of them really fast.
Oh, was TSA the guy who ran it? That was.
No, it wasn't TSA. No. It was I can't remember.
Well, you can look on archive.
I wonder
it's still on there. So you search Okami speedrun archive. You're likely to run into it. Unless it was part of like only the SGA package. That when I grows up.
Good luck, guys.
You can always ask Mike Lee. Anyway, Andrew Allen, $10 says Karma Charger is always watching. And probably approves of this marathon.
Let's hope not.
Someone else who was talking about the Final Fantasy X speed run. It's considering how long it is. Keep in mind that in the original version, the non-international version, whatever you want to call it, you can't skip cutscenes. So like 60% of the game of that 10+ hour time is cutscenes.
Are you going to skip cutscenes in the later version?
Someone asked, is the tank slightly resistant to auto shotguns?
Yeah, they do.
I wouldn't know about that, is it? I don't have an answer.
Low and I
Oh,
have
okay.
350 ping.
I don't know.
Yeah.
TSA wasn't exactly cheating, but his runs were not legitimately recorded. Well, I mean, yeah, he had spliced together some segments from different runs
and cemented them as single segments.
and some of it, yeah, some of his runs were fine, but to be fair, we decided we didn't want to try to make exceptions just because he had been a member of the community for a long time, so we just pulled all of his runs. And he was actually okay.
It's on all the time now.
So, I think we need to draw more attention to that.
Yeah, people are talking about it. It's not like we have a lot to say about Left 4 Dead 2. We wouldn't talk about this game if we knew anything about it.
They almost got... Oh, that's bad.
We've been doing the cold glitch.
Anyway, I forgot to explain the glitch. There used to be a way to completely break this section of the level. There was but you climb on the side of the supports and you basically skip the entire section. Unfortunately, that was fixed in a later patch, so we're gonna have to do it the normal boring way.
Are there any big glitches coming up we should look out for?
Not at the moment. There will be one at the end of this campaign though.
Okay.
This time we outrun him.
I'm tight this action. So, Brooklyn McIntyre has donated a few times. It's donated $10 to support Aqua, but I have to keep up my record of being the only person who cares about Ventus. Yeah, I remember you. All of that $30 right there, that's Brooklyn McIntyre. So put this for Ventus and Birth by Sweet as equal as it is. This donation would be a support Aqua. Sorry, I misread the start of that. So, yeah, $40 for Ventus. It's doing better than 80% versus 100% in Winter Pass, I give it that much. 9 cents. If it can break the $1 mark, like, I think that deserves some kind of prize. Alright, John Hugh donated $15, no comment yet. I take that back. Okay, put this down for Aqua Run. That's sweet. Good work. Okay, so Aqua now is pulled ahead by $5. Well, a little under $5. $4.99. So still a pretty tight race going on there.
Come on, come on, come on.
Thanks, I owe you one.
Take that.
How's your $8 gift go through? I might have accidentally like skipped over the comment when I was just like fixing stuff before, because I think it came through before the portal prize was given away. But Hauser has donated over $100 in this marathon so far. Pretty gracious guy.
Okay.
Thanks.
Try to put up in my phone.
Toss it in the Terra.
Yeah, okay.
Smoke? Did he that
No, I did not do that. You're right.
Oh.
376. Terra.
Okay. Concept below.
Okay, hold on, Eric. I will type to you. But again, we don't need to like keep bringing this up.
Look out! He's our fish off.
Yeah, because it did dead man walking.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
There was 60 cooldown time on immediately just done this so much harder.
Smoker got me. Go with them.
You are just fine, damn the heart.
I have bad luck with smokers. I don't know what it is, but oh, and a hunter. Yeah, that's good. Just call me to death, kid.
The one that was on SGDQ.
Okay.
Clearly for the greater good. Otherwise I would have to 10 kill you on the bridge again.
What happened to us?
Yeah, I mean, he was saying here, this is actually a recent post, he was saying in July that, you know, he's still planning to do a new any percent run,
Okay.
but he's just been busy. Because, yeah, as I recall what happened is he did a new game run for Okami that was posted just so he could do a New Game Plus run. Like, he didn't even care about the new game because he knew New Game Plus would be a lot more entertaining, but because of our old policy, he had to do the new game run first. As soon as the policy was changed, he decided to pull down the new game run since it was not... I mean, I watched it and I thought it was a good run, but I guess he wasn't happy with it, so that was pulled down. And I think he was planning to work on a New Game Plus run, he just never got around to it. I don't know how many years ago it was. But I can certainly relate to that because I've had many games that I've said I would run and never got around to doing.
Yeah, definitely. All of us are in that zone. So, what was going on here? There's something I saw. Worthy of responding. Who's racing SM? That would be Desirect and Tranquilite. I think Desirect's best is an in-game time really for Super Metroid, 1 hour and 1 minute. And that's a single segment numbers. I believe Tranquilite is like 103 or 104. So it should be pretty close. If one of them does something like Daidokan 2, then who knows? It's all up in the air.
Full gamer, we don't have that rule about the new game before New Game Plus anymore.
Yeah, a lot of rules have changed in the last few years.
Oh god. This is a bad place to be.
Valletta is actually the... Yeah, I was going to mention that. Is actually the person who has the 55-minute segmented run for 100% on SDA. Unfortunately, it got obsoleted by a PAL segmented run that's like 7 minutes faster, and it's going to be going up on SDA soon, but it was up on SDA for a very long time. Yeah, Red. I mentioned Red Scarlet, right? That's what it is. Yeah, there's been a lot of tricks that have come out since that run was made, and you'll be seeing a lot of them in the race. Pretty cool stuff.
Charge.
Come on, get your ass up.
Does the money generated from ads also go towards the fundraising? Yes, it does.
There it is.
Alright, this time we're going to have a wide opening in the fun.
We haven't determined exactly if it's going directly to Organization for Autism Research yet, or if we're using it to help us better Awesome Games Done Quick in January. But one way or another, it's being used to help the fundraising efforts we do here at SDA. So no need to worry about us just like taking the money and just ordering it for ourselves. That's definitely not what this is for. Have to or have to. Okay.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm down. Shoot the tank. Damn! I need some help.
Well, it was nice of the tank to drop in on us.
Did he just try to run off the tank? Oh, this is one of them.
Take that.
Okay, it's dead.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. You can't actually skip the coaster.
Cover me, please.
Yeah, the last level
I'll heal you, dude.
completely skipped the
Well, I'll wait for your pills to go.
It's actually infamously tricky part. Well, I would say tricky, but I mean...
Oh, you can still? Okay.
Well, no, I mean, the actual coaster doing it normally is considered real.
Careful.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I know where she's...
The runners pun even in death. Oh, I'm glad you can actually hear them, because I wasn't sure if you could. Yeah, we can't hear the runners, so if we're talking over them, I apologize, but not much we can do about that.
We have no game audio in the room.
Yeah.
Google has headphones, so he can hear what's going
I
on.
wish I could get the speakers on it so everyone can hear each other. Oh, unfortunately, that's what we're doing.
Real RC network? Yeah, we were thinking about doing a Mibit client for this one, but the only thing that really came to mind was using SDA server, but that's like a limit of like 500, I think.
That's good.
So it'll work out right exactly.
Oh no, I'm left behind.
Plus, a lot of people might put the stream
Yeah.
straight through Justin TV, and maybe want to chat on that before anyway.
Yeah, like anyone who goes to Justin TV or anyone who comes into this thing can still chat in the room, and the only thing they're missing basically is the right screen over there with the donation panels, but the widget's still on there for the chip-in, everything else is on there, so they can still just as easily watch this marathon from the Justin TV page. Oh, Justin TV doing the offload. Okay.
In South Korea, there's 3 networks that are dedicated. I'm talking about the person in the chat. There's 3 networks dedicated to streaming. Well, not streaming, but broadcasting game competitions. And StarCraft is only one of the games they broadcast. They do Tekken. They do Dungeon Fighter. Warcraft 3 still gets a lot of attention. So it's not just all about StarCraft.
Okay, I'm really sorry to go into like this finale because we're about to break it to pieces.
Didn't any of you actually understand what he's saying?
Hey, I heard something about tacos.
Alright, we have a pretty huge donation here.
Really American speaking.
From Stephen Compton as Mr. Sparkle.
Hit the lights.
Who is an SDA member, and I don't know if he actually speedruns Zelda games, but he's part of the Zelda speedrun community one way or another. Mr. Sparkle. He graciously donated $300 for the Finnish cap name, Mr. Sparkle, Sparkle, or whatever will fit.
Well, it's 6 characters, so we could fit Sparkle if we spelled it out differently.
Yeah. Maybe,
either take out A or the E.
Yeah. Mr.
It's a very generous donation, though. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Alright. We'll figure something out here.
Good.
Watch out for spitters and stuff.
Sparky. You want me to Sparky?
Sparky? That doesn't really work with the joke. Take an A out, I think that's best.
So, Mr. Spurple?
No, just S-P-R...
Oh, okay. S-P-K-O. Spurple! Okay.
No, that's...
So that is now the winning bid for the Minish Cap file.
Sparkle made it rain.
And that does put you in the drawing for Left 4 Dead 2 and the Mr. T. early.
Cool Gamer said, I would have laughed if he threw it into Ventus at the last moment to make it a 3-way race.
That might be a lot more interesting if you did that.
At this point, I don't think Essential's even been practicing Ventus, so...
Yeah. You want to really throw us all for curveball, Mr. Sparkle. Ventus is the choice.
I don't think it worked. Definitely did not work. Oh, we failed the glitch.
Why did we not move?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone considered this fucking... people usually call them abusive spots. For certain spots you can stand to completely glitch the finale.
Oh, baby, can't have you down there. Let me help you.
Killed him.
I saw a note about that on our little fact sheet here.
Chat servers restarted for maintenance. Fantastic.
Basically, by standing in specific locations, essentially there's blind spots in the game's node graph which will prevent the infected from spawning in the finale.
We're not doing a very good job of showing that off right now. I'll still go. Well, what's happening? Here we go, here's what it's supposed to look like. So right now we're supposed to be fighting a massive horde of zombies, but nothing has spawned. I can't explain it. That's really the best I can explain it, is that it's a blind spot on a node craft.
And there should be tanking this as well.
Oh, spitter.
Oh, that I do.
No!
There it is.
We're almost at $12,000.
Usually that breaks when there's no spitter. They will die instantly. We may get that again for hard rain, because we're similar to that on hard rain.
Oh, geez.
Law.
Gentlemen, I need some help.
I know over the course of the whole marathon, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 just now caught up to like the pilots and racing.
That and the song for
The song for
Calamari. I think Pipeline will still generate the most. Getting more.
Yeah. Well, now this happens, but
Oh, it is more than half.
actually it's pretty close between vertical sweep and this. I have to actually do math, like, to figure it out, so I'm too lazy. I know math too, but I'm too tired to think about it.
It's very close, yeah. It's actually very, very close. You saw the timer?
What?
Rate the run is done, isn't it?
No, No.
In 54 minutes? Are you kidding me?
I saw credits rolling. What's going on?
There's a credit roll at the end of each campaign.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
It's not really a credits roll, it just shows the stats of everyone. It's just in the style of a credits roll.
That's so funny. I'm like, I thought the run was done. I looked over and saw credits. I'm like, oh, you didn't stop the timer. Yeah, clearly I've never played this game. I don't even know how long it is.
Yeah, no, dude. That would make, like, this blow up, like, with donations all of a sudden. It's like, what? The game's starting? Yeah, Birth by Swoop is the next game, so... What do you got? Say 2 hours on this? Not even?
The current time, we're at 55 minutes.
Well, I know that, but, like, I mean left. How long does it usually take, you think? 2 hours-ish?
That really depends.
Okay. Well, we'll just say, around a couple of hours left to get donations in.
I'd say around an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
If I had to make a best guess.
Alright, hour and a half or so to get Birth by Swoop donations in, if that's what you're going for.
Try Hex, take a power nap.
Yeah. Okay, Triax takes a nap. He's never waking up. He's probably going to Denny's right after he wakes up, too.
It is kind of ironic that at Essentia's own house, she only gets one run and Denton only plays for 3 minutes. No, I mean, we all love to see Essentia run games, but all the games she runs are long. It's hard to fit more than one in a marathon, unfortunately. You could basically have an Essentia marathon, just have her run 3 games in the last couple days.
No, hi, Pooh, so you should come in this room, or we're all asleep, and it's more exciting somehow.
Yeah, it's always funny when people who are just one room apart start talking to each other via chat.
So, yeah, hello to Siglemic and Trihex. The one is pretty much the best in Super Mario 64, and pretty much. He has like 2 world records in it. Is it 3 now? I know he has 70 in 1 point, I don't know if he has 16. And Trihex is pretty much the best in the edges out, so.
I think, well,
tongue is,
I know Carl Sagan definitely has the best.
He's been mentoring him for
yeah, I think Carl Sagan might have passed 30%, but Track's the only one I've seen going really all out on the 100%.
Not only that, but the Boomer sprays chocolate sauce instead of throw.
Yes, that's me still. So, okay, so we had that one trick where you got none of the zombies spawn. Alright, John. So there are more big things coming up?
Nothing really of note in this campaign. Okay. We'll be in the next one. Cool.
Reloading here.
This is probably everyone's least favorite campaign.
So there's a smoker.
I don't know, you just break stuff all the time, so do I.
I haven't broken anything as well. No, I haven't broken anything.
I'm blaming you for whatever's wrong with this donation tracking program to search for a prize. Alright, John Hugh putting in 5 for Aqua and BBS and autism research. Make sure you get some sleep. Looks like, unfortunately, I'm going to be missing Zelda. That might be the only time I'm asleep. So. I do want to make sure I'm up for Super Metroid 100% race. Alright, so Aqua is now ahead again.
Nice shooting.
This is too close for me. We're gonna have have like people donate right after we like finish taking bids for it, and like.
Yeah, guys, keep in mind, like, you know, we've had this in the past, we don't want, like, as we're about to start Birth by Sleep, donations continually coming in, like going back and forth. Like, as much as we appreciate the money, we do need to start the run so we can stay on schedule. So try to get your donations for Birth by Sleep in, you know, by the end of the Left 4 Dead run so we can get it started.
Yeah.
Now is the time to donate. And plus, if you donate now, you are entered in a chance to win a Left 4 Dead Steam code, right?
Left 4 Dead 2, yes.
And as well as our Mr. T Earthbound NPC Perler, which Ron Scout will model for us.
Very cute, dude.
So that's donations of $5 or more for both of those. Put it towards either the Birth by Sleep battle that's going on, or any of the other little bidding wars you can see over there on the right column. Maybe you want to price in a new file name for one of Zelda's. Maybe you really hate Earl. Jam and Earl games, I don't know. Or maybe you want to make sure that Kingdom Hearts is a race.
I'm doing it.
I hate this one.
But not only that, but this is all for a good cause as well. This is all the money we're raising is going to the Organization for Autism Research, and we'd really appreciate it if you could donate if you haven't already.
We're screwing around.
You scared my girlfriend away. What did you do now?
Get inside.
I'm of the opinion.
Just keep swift. Open the door, please.
I have no idea how you survived.
Open the door.
Is there a way to find who won after the facts? Yeah, I guess technically,
I mean, we'll be
if you
emailed
win,
the winner,
yeah.
so.
If you win, you'll get an email. So if you don't get an email, like within a week after the marathon, you didn't win. Sorry. And that goes to most of you, since, well, yeah. Yeah, it's whatever email you got for your PayPal is what the messages will be sent to.
So, I don't know if you know this, but I haven't played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Like, what is the difference between the characters? Is it like a totally different story, or is it just change certain
apparently
elements?
it's just basically the start and the end. It's like different.
I know that everybody was saying that Terra has the hardest final boss.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's just the start and the end are different basically, and they all have very different battle styles. So, I'm assuming with people putting this much money into it, that at least a good handful of them know at least a bit about what they're getting into with those bids. Down plane skip was removed?
Yes it was.
And I guess that someone's asking basically what kind of strat you're using to get past that part then?
The plane?
Yeah.
Activated it, run through it.
Okay.
There's only 2 ways to do that.
There's not that much overlap between where they go, even though they go to the same level. Yeah, none of us here are, none of us here are like up to snuff on Kingdom Hearts stuff exactly. If Puetzel, who as far as I know is like
one road away
right over there, came in here and explained this for you, this would all be settled.
Yeah. Still haven't gotten around to playing the Kingdom Hearts games, unfortunately. My brother is a huge fan. I'm cool with that.
It's sad that you're hoping for Aqua in that, so no, you donated for Terra, you keep donating for Terra. And you get your friends in there. When you call your friend who's like 3 countries away from you, and you get them to donate for Terra. I'm not getting carried away now. Hey, Puexel, you mind coming in and like giving a 10 times better explanation than we did on like, you know, what the differences are between the stories and stuff? Because we are.
You may only be on IRC. You might not have.
Okay.
Just this way.
Oh, you did not exactly like that. Oh, you're kidding.
Why you got all up in her grip?
Who's winning the cage voting? Look at the right stream. It's kind of right there. If you meant Birth by Sleep, Terra is down by $2 to Aqua. Cage 1 versus Cage 2. Cage 2 has about $50
I'm a survivor.
We know that.
Okay.
We just.
Do you want to go or should I?
Well, neither of you are on camera. I guess you can't swing that way.
Well, Essentia's the one running it, so she can probably tell you the best.
With normal zombies than I do with like a smoker or a hunter or anything. That's kind of sad.
3 stories.
Differences between the 2 stories?
Well, yeah,
Or
2.
3?
Well, Ventus is out.
Ventus is out.
He tried.
Okay, well, Terra's the hardest, and I can't guarantee that it'll be deathless. And the final boss is really hard in Terra. Aqua's like in the middle. Ventus is the easiest, but he's out.
But when, like, as far as
gameplay
are the
differences,
stories totally different? Or?
The stories.
I don't see any stories.
We're not going to be seeing any of the cutscenes really, but the main gameplay differences is Terra is more of a melee-oriented character, and he definitely has harder bosses. He has weaker magic stats, higher strength stats, and I'd say mid-tier defense. Aqua has really low defense, but is a heavily magic-based character. You'll be seeing a lot of fire from either side. Really, it comes down to, do you want to see more challenging, interesting bosses, or do you want to see...
Do you want to see Essentia be pissed, or do you want to see...
There's your difference.
I saw her practicing it, and it... Yeah,
I can do either
yeah,
one.
she can do either one.
Alright, so speaking of which, Terra's now in the lead by $8. with a $10 donation from Samuel Ryan. So
it's been going back and forth though for a while.
Yeah, I mean we still got well over an hour left, and maybe even an hour and a half in Left 4 Dead 2. So you got plenty of time to donate for this story. But right after that, it's like cut off. I don't care if you're donating for Aqua, who's behind by $1, like. When she loads up the game,
$500.
Another thing to mention is Aqua fights the same boss about 3 times, where Terra only fights that boss once. So if you want a lot, if you want a lot more variety, I'd say go with Terra, but that's totally up to you.
With Aqua, I've been practicing fighting the final bosses blindfolded.
Yeah,
so I can do that.
And she can do Terra's first final boss. Kind of. Yeah.
I'll practice that some more.
Yeah.
But I guess either one I could do some.
Alright, yeah.
So both will have
do the last one.
Yeah, so both can have bids for blindfold boss fights. That seems to be becoming a tradition with Kingdom Hearts partying with us.
Does that tell us something about the...
Axel set a standard that has to be met by everyone who runs it now.
I was thinking after I go home, let's get blindfold and do Terra's blindfold. That's just
to see how far you make it.
That's just a nightmare waiting to happen, but it seems like it could be fun. Just go like sound people really slow.
It's NPC from Earthbound. Everybody calls it Mr. T.
I was about to say. I was about to guess like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong with this huge like top hat.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I never played Earthbound. That's not a comment on this. This looks awesome.
It is.
I feel like I'm really waiting for these other people in here, like Lucky's.
What's up, Ron? How you doing?
Yeah, thank you.
Don't hang us for a bit.
What game are we talking about? Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep.
Also-
That's the next game after this.
Also during Birth by Sleep, I'll take donations to do a final episode.
Oh yeah, right.
That'll only take a couple minutes.
Well, do you have like a goal on that?
Yeah, but I don't know what you think.
It's about 2 hours, so it's fun. It's very much.
Say $100 to do the final episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have something like that, and we'll have the blindfolded boss fights.
Well, we can start that bit after the game starts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not to take away, not to take away from your story.
Just a
Yes.
passion, but nah.
I've heard there may be a special guest coming for when we do those classes too.
Oh, really?
I'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah. We're gonna have to make some calls.
I should have brought Final Mixes. Have another $100 goal for me to try to fight No Harm. Right?
As Tara.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even have a file prepped for that.
Donate $100 for things we can't do. Woo!
Yeah.
Who would
Actually,
play
yeah,
that?
some
I'll
files
let
for
you
that.
do the
Next time.
Yeah,
It
that
does
is
end up
very
somehow.
useful, especially with all the water.
Something worth doing.
Because you
So
move
weird
at half
thing,
speed
like,
and
this
when
entire
you're
area is just dead
but
right
with
now.
the adrenaline usually.
It's so weird that this
I
entire
can't
area is just kind of dead right now. It's just kind of all right there.
Yeah.
Fallen consoles.
Dang, dude. What happened here?
It's like a console graveyard.
It's like a crazy breaking
This is starting to look like the
He'll just chainsaw right in the
Yeah,
face.
just a left.
This is almost worse.
It almost is. Actually, I can take a comparison picture right
Well, I guess the fact that they're not kind of hidden partially.
It actually isn't even as bad as it was. Like, we
more
pulled a
noticeable.
couple consoles
I
out.
think
Like,
AGDQ
took my
is
PS4
far
out.
worse.
We're done with that N64.
Yeah, because essentially it would have like 3 tiers.
This side, I'm not afraid of trying to clean up. AGDQ, I was.
It's definitely my least favorite. I just hate the swamp water.
Yeah, there's no other N64 game, right?
No. It was actually, I lied to you guys earlier. I thought Rayman 2 was the only one going. Because I thought Mario 64, Don Bill was going to do it on DC. Just because I'm used to Mario 64 runners racing on DC. But yeah, it got a second appearance. Mine was almost as good as that.
And do any of the runners, PH runners, like Birth by Sleep multiplayer?
We've done that.
I haven't played it over. I really want to, but I should have brought.
Oh, you don't? Oh, yeah.
I saw this right now. I didn't. Anything about it.
We play in a pinball machine.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun fighting each other in a pinball machine.
That sounds like it could be pretty glorious. I'll bring you to AGDQ.
We can climb this scaffold.
Alright, let's see if we have any more.
I'm afraid to pull on any cords too hard, too young ho. Like, oh gosh. I just feel like everything's gonna stop.
Well, you remember what happened during the Chrono Trigger run.
I was about to say,
That was
actually,
That spawned a Carcarian rule, as Mike called it.
Don't touch cords in the middle of a run. That's
Yeah.
all that's
I just remember like my heart just dying at that point.
That was pretty.
Well, I kind of got a spoiler though because I was in this equivalent at the room and I could still see the stream going and the game signal in it, but that was all.
I recall that on single player. I was like,
Like, it wasn't like halfway through the run, it wasn't a little ways.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Bowser?
We played Foxstar for that whole thing, wanting to keep his money in his pocket or something like that.
Trying to sabotage it so I wouldn't beat the
Yeah.
He wanted to be at like 6:30 or whatever, 7 years or like.
6 straight run. 6
Oh, because of the SGDQ time.
It would have been. It was a good run.
I think I still beat it. Even with all
Like
It was
6
like
minutes,
real-
I think, even with the power outage and the death.
Just in-game time or real time? So I know the timer's a little off on that one, so.
Yeah.
Because I know you were like 5.
I think we looked at the menu at the final save point and started like a timer at that point. So it probably would have counted like the death and the power outage.
I think, yeah, even
I still
now.
think you got like 6.
See,
6:25.
when I start working on that again, I'm aiming for 5:55.
Really?
Wow.
You can get it that low? That's
I
awesome.
think so.
I would love to watch you sub 6 100%.
yeah, I would watch that. Even though I still know almost nothing.
Oh!
Oh, there's a game.
Oh!
Well, he's gotten the Black Omen like what, 2
I've
or
gotten
3
to the Black
times.
Omen 3 times.
And then you hate that dungeon.
I just don't like it. It's so boring.
I know, I had to kind of...
It's so hard to keep playing.
Well, hey, don't go there then. You don't have to go there.
I'm just not a big fan of
Dude, the game's like, you don't have to go this, but you really need to get the full experience.
Yeah.
Now you're just super overpowered by the time you fight Lavos. You want a real challenge, don't do some side quests.
Yeah, that's kind of why you need to bug and grind a lot after
Yeah.
It's a real
I never know like a good place after Thailand Lair. I always stop there and go like 100 hours. And I'm like, sweet. Let's do the game.
Not my fault.
What do I do? This is not mine. Pick it up.
Yeah, it's mine.
I'm coming around to pick you up. If I see where around it.
Send T.
I think that's supposed to be a T, but it looks like a Y.
I was like, send. You got a sister?
Yeah.
You said you had 3 sisters. Good for you.
That's one of them there.
Wait, what? These are all biological, we swear. I love Mr. T.
Show him Mr. T Pro again.
Yeah,
You're quicker.
Hey, I'm sure you guys love watching video games, so check that out.
Yeah, so you can win that if you donate $5 or more during this game, the next game, or Shadow of the Colossus.
That's apparently Earthbound, I had no idea.
Yeah. Not
because it's bad, I just have never played Earthbound, so...
Yeah.
That's what I say. As fun as that game was.
Somewhere in this house, I know. We've got some time to kill.
Is there a health kit in?
It's hard to count right now.
Yes.
No, I'm trying to say stream.
Sorry, I play real games. Like whacking people with keyblades. I know where it's at.
My people, my actual league right now, it's kind of like
Oh, shit.
We're ultra big and missing out on not having this PSP there.
yeah, I thought about bringing it.
I'm about to go down. I'm
I
dead.
have enough stuff in my system.
Yeah, I know. He's the one who stuck through it all, guys. Like, we've been in and out. He's been the consistent piece.
Here's the Shrek talk of this
He's been playing
He's been playing the whole time.
Yeah. At least he has a controller and not a laptop.
Yeah.
He's been dominating Madden 2000 this entire marathon.
Random achievement.
How long is Shadow of the Colossus been on schedule? Since like day 1 of schedule?
Oh my gosh! You just already.
Actually, I didn't know it was being done until told me.
We didn't
I
ask.
said, oh, I played Shadow Colossus.
We've only got one game.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, health kits are outside.
That's alright, I'm still kind of processing that you've beaten stuff like Pole's Big Adventure and not Chrono Trigger.
Pole's Big Adventure.
I mean, it's a great game. Come on, everyone should play Pole's Big Adventure. It didn't all be about Chrono Trigger. About being really out there.
I beat Tiny Toons Buster Busts Loose before I beat Chrono Trigger. But that game's
Alright,
Well, Tekken came out before Chrono Trigger. There's an excuse for beating it.
oh, okay, that's right, yeah. Okay, what's something new?
I finished Dinosaurs for Hire before
Dinosaurs for Hire!
That game is great.
you beat Castle Dragon.
I beat Castle Dragon before I beat Chrono Trigger. I speedrun it at that. It should be on the site.
You beat Teletubbies.
That doesn't feel much. Start, select, you beat the game.
Holy crap. It's got a sandwich box.
I haven't done it yet. Someday.
Oh, we got.
FF9 was the
He said it was the first RPG ever beat. It was mine too.
Yeah, it was that, then Chrono Cross. That was like the era I got into.
Yes.
Maybe I'm just old, but the first Final Fantasy game I beat was Final Fantasy 1.
Really? That's one of the like 4 I've beaten.
It was the first one I played, but I didn't beat it.
I did all kinds of crazy challenges, like doing all mages and stuff like that.
Did you do all like this?
One of my friends that well, because I never actually owned the game, I always borrowed it from one of my friends that played it a lot more because it was his game. But I think he tried to do all white mages in one playthrough.
See, we were buying like the Origins, like that was the first time I played it. I eventually went back and beat it, NES, but I was buying it, I was bringing it to the counter, and the one slapped me, and I was like, I wonder what the best party is. She was like, 4 white mages. She just looked me in the face and told me what to do. I was like, okay. I was like, what are you talking about?
That lady was trolling you.
I was like, okay, hard.
Yes,
what besides hard deals damage from these things?
You hit people with a stick.
You're right. I guess maybe you could run away from everything until you get the Vazimune and
so
anyone could equip.
Real quick, the Red Mess, if you couldn't hear what Kubelwagon said there, he greatly appreciates the compliment. Yeah, a lot of people have been dropping compliments on this run, just in every campaign. A lot of people enjoying this, so. As much as we're talking about like Square Enix over here, like this is still good over here.
Sorry, we have like our own corner over
I
here.
didn't really start out this. My ears are kind of muffled, so I can't really hear what you guys are saying that well.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's alright.
Kind of like talking to
If you notice it's just like really quiet over there, so we can
We don't have a visual in front of us. So.
I don't know, I got the reflection of it's kind of like looking at ourselves.
But I think it's started out pretty well.
Well, I can create a visual. You want to just paint my face screen? I can get a zombie, and you can just like hack my arm off or something.
I'm starting to feel like a zombie because he's all sleepy like that.
Yeah, I'm actually more awake now. Now you all came in and sort of like.
See, that's why we
saying
stayed and talk about this stuff.
As soon as we were out there, we started talking at the table. I feel really awake now. I'm like ready for the next.
This is not like we've done anything strenuous.
Yeah, now all of a sudden I'm hyped for Birth by Sleep, even though like I've never played it. I mean, I've watched her stream a few times, so like
it's a great game. I still think you should play those games at some point.
Okay, well let me ask the Kingdom Hearts players and speedrunners in the room. Which Kingdom Hearts game is your favorite overall?
Birth by Sleep, do Final Mix.
My favorite, I think the best looking game, I think the best looking one is Birth by Sleep. I've never actually played one besides 1, 2, Chain Runners and Regen Memories, but they all look like garbage compared to Birth by Sleep. That looks like an amazing action RPG.
If we're busting out the Final Mixes, I would say that yes, Final Mix and 2 Final Mixes. Just because of the sheer content in 2 Final Mixes. There's so much.
Unfortunately, BBS has to lose a few points just because of the controls being a little less.
I will probably sacrifice myself.
The 2, yeah, the 2 joysticks. It really needs to be the controls, but when he does not.
Were you asking just best Kingdom Hearts game or best like speedrun?
Well, no, personal.
Just personal.
Yeah.
Mine happens to be, that's how much I love the series. It's a game that I haven't played yet.
yeah.
I hate everything.
I know. Okay, someone asked Senshi if you plan on running Final Fantasy 8, 12, or Lost Odyssey. I think I've seen you run 12 before on stream, right?
I was working on 12 a couple years ago.
Yeah, I know it was a long time
I decided I hated the game. So.
Okay. That's a very good reason. I also hate the game.
Most people do.
That's the only problem.
It's like, what, am I actually playing the game? Like,
the funny thing is
make the game play itself, so you don't have to.
Like, the funny thing is 12 is insanely well praised by like critics and fans for changing it up, and then 13 is really bashed. Whereas I really like 13.
Yeah,
I'm the same way.
I like 13 better than 12, but it's still
I've read so many. So many things
It's
saying
not
Final Fantasy is the best, or 12 is the best Final Fantasy game made yet, and blah blah.
My brother really likes 12.
Nobody I've talked to likes that game. Nobody I've talked to actually likes that game.
I got International Zodiac Edition to try it again, but I don't know that I'll like it. I haven't played it in years.
8 seems like it would suck to speedrun.
Pogstar says it's funner to speedrun 8 than to play it.
Really? It just looks like
playing 8 normally is agony.
No, I got to the prison section in the early in this too, and I just got so bored I had to stop playing that.
That's because that's where the game stops having a story.
Yeah. I was like, I'm kind of mildly interested in these characters.
So they
not
took
really.
the story and like they just threw it out the window and wrote a news script from that point on. It's just I don't know. Then you go to space, you fight aliens, and there's a time-traveling sorceress.
That was before.
I had a friend who loved games because she loves like love stories and whatnot. So she tried to get me to keep going. She's like, no, Squall and Reno, and it's so cute. I'm like,
because no other Final Fantasy game has a love story.
I was going to say, I like Zane, but I was really cool with that.
6, 4.
I was going to say, I even like Cecil Rosa. Like, don't give me that much.
And for the after.
I never had a desire to touch those.
Here's a short I think everyone knows.
I
was about to say, isn't it like 10 short
RPG games? I turn the corner and I like headbutt the window.
There's about 3 new dungeons in the whole game. One of the final dungeon is really big. The rest of the game is an exact copy-paste of Final Fantasy 4.
I also shot her in the face, I guess that must have pissed her off too.
4 times. The same dungeon you go through
another
4
one
times.
sometimes.
It's like 4 of the different scenarios, or...
It's not what's different than scenarios. This is with one character we'll go through 3 times.
Oh,
you have to
wow.
go back and forth.
That's awful.
And it's the waterway of all that. It's not good. I don't like very much.
I think the only one of the first 12 I haven't touched are the 2, 3, and 5. It's probably the ones most people haven't touched if you haven't touched them.
5 is really
I heard 5 like the class, how they work out the class, the job system.
I suggest playing 5. I suggest never playing 3.
Really? Because I bet your 2 is worse than 3.
DS3 or Famicom?
Famicom, I just heard like the general I've heard 2 and 3 are the worst, but 2 is the I've got the Origin CD. I played the first one.
Like being able to, like, can you turn the final boss into a frog in Final Fantasy 2, or is that just like a lot of the mini bosses?
NES Final Fantasy 2? I don't know about frog that, but I know it.
Alright, this donation is worth mentioning, like over Square Enix talk actually.
Sweet.
Luke Anderson has given us $100. More right left for a bet. Good night, guys. And that puts us over 12,000. We're at 12,000. Yeah, almost there to our first goal. 15,000.
Thank you so much, everyone who's donated. We couldn't have done it.
I was about to say, you guys are awesome.
The big thing about the 2 is kind of almost impossible to play normally without getting bored. You basically have to break the game in order to finish it.
You have to break the game to finish it.
Otherwise, you're spending hours beating yourself up to get hit points and casting spells dozens and dozens of times to level
I got broken 2 and 11s too, where the blood sword deals damage due to like certain HP things and just destroy the final boss so much.
Isn't there a new FF2 run that's like in through verification right now?
Thanks, dude.
Where he like destroyed the Ultimate Guardian?
No, not again. Not again.
Yeah. He had like I watched the first couple of seconds he posted, but we're just like there's some trick where he looked like he was basically killing the same thing but like 50 times per battle, I guess. So that got
That's a lot like Dragon trick.
Oh yeah, but it seemed like it was a lot faster than that. The Guardian was pretty cool. Yeah. He's saying that works, but I guess it's
not
over
with that
him,
game
so sure. I love that before though.
Yeah.
I don't like to get into favorites talk about Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, we're degrading into just
contentious topic.
Well, you got like a bunch of Kingdom Hearts and Square Enix fans in the room. It was bound to happen at some point.
Yeah. I think we did miss a couple times Kubelwagon trying to explain something.
Because he can't even hear us talking, so he's probably trying to explain something.
Because he's listening to like the game and like people talking, so his voice, he's not exactly aware.
He's actually pretty loud.
Yeah.
Stream
actually.
So
okay, that time I swear to God I did nothing to.
Basically.
Hold on, wait.
Here's the thing.
I've never heard anyone say they like crossover trivia.
Here's the thing. I have
not
played Cross more than like 5 minutes later. I've been meaning to play it, but I have not played Cross.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were playing Cross.
I mean, look, like I didn't think Cross was a bad game, but
yeah,
they had a great soundtrack.
It's a good game, but
it was like
well, they have almost a great soundtrack. The battle music is the worst battle music.
I like the battle music.
Almost everyone
Really?
I
hate that battle music. It drones on me so much. I just want battles to end when that thing's on.
But Final Fantasy X battle music.
Just the regular OST
There is Final Fantasy
the
X
greatest OST.
I'm sorry, I was thinking 12.
But yeah, sorry, I cut you off there. What was that?
I was just saying that I think it was an okay game. It was just a bad sequel to Chrono Trigger.
I mean, it's not a sequel.
Yeah, I call that
73 minutes from the other three, so I think we're making decent time right now.
The funny thing is, everyone in my friend
Sure. I find both of them pretty good. I go back to both of them, so.
Yeah, you could also call that the Fiesel games.
Really?
Yeah, everyone in my friend group prefers How do you do? I hang around an interesting level, apparently. They never have a popular opinion.
I gotta have like a more gamer side of my friends, and more like hardcore gamers, and more like anime side of my friends. They like Chrono Trigger, they like Chrono Cross. Like for the most part, like I can pretty much, I can look at them and I would know which one they like more. But I personally enjoy it. I treat them as two completely different series.
Just because
I just pretend that spoiler. I just pretend that scene in Chrono Cross where you see little Chrono, Luca, and Marley running along.
It was so tacked on. It was like,
like good luck actually understanding
the players may have forgotten up to this point that they're actually playing a sequel to Chrono Trigger. So let's just throw Chrono and Marley and Luca.
Well, they've been playing for 15 hours. Might as well give them something.
Don't they also make a reference to Ozzy Slash and Flea with salt, pepper, and
salt, pepper, and ketchup. You actually fight those three in like a secret boss battle at the end.
You don't go to the end of time. You go to like the corner of time or something.
They do their best to confuse you by getting a Glenn swordsman, Frog was Glenn, but they're two completely different characters.
Oh, you mean like having two Rikus in related games that have nothing to do with each other?
Yeah, people too. It's like no.
Hey, I'm trudging through one.
That's even more confusing to most
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that actually. Which, by the way, skipping through the cutscenes of that game for 5 years, I really forgot the storyline, and I have no idea why they're in that game.
It's like, wait.
Is there some? I never played 10-2, honestly, so I don't know.
They're like treasure hunters.
Yeah, it's very much.
But is there a reason why in KH2 they're little fairies?
I guess.
Game because no more.
People are talking about how
okay. I didn't know if 10-2 there was some like power you could have where you could like Zelda 10
the ending of 10-2, everybody turned into a fairy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I just remembered the like. Yeah.
It's completely my fault.
No, it's
everything.
I guess I should.
He says it's your fault that you hijacked the discussion.
Never get anywhere in this game.
We're just keeping Rom alive. Come on. It's not even awake at this point.
I'm not even the one playing. I don't have to be awake for anything anymore. So.
Are we done building?
We were talking about crazy Final Fantasy 1 challenges earlier. How about, have you ever done Dragon Warrior 3, which is 4 Gearbox?
No.
Okay, or 3 Gearbox, I guess.
Well, I think I've done it with a couple just so I can turn them into sages at 20, but no, I haven't done it. Gone through this whole game.
Yeah, cool.
I have tried to do a fire-only run.
World capital of Square Enix.
I have yet to be here.
So everyone that runs Square Enix games.
I haven't even ran one yet, but I feel obliged to.
What are you saying? Yeah.
Like I said, when I get home, I'm gonna work on BBS a lot and see if I can hammer out some other strats.
Mr. Gesture, he ran Dragon Warrior 4.
Battle Dragon, you're okay.
Actually, go to the threads.
Yeah, so, speaking of Square Enix, there is a donation battle going on, so I'm not sure if you know it's only like $8 apart. Like, Terra and Aqua in the next game being played. Terra's ahead by $8 right now. They've talked about it enough, I think, for the last whatever. half hour that you might have an opinion on by this point. So if you have some extra cash, you throw it towards one or the other, and you'll also be if it's $5 or more, throwing yourself in for.
I wish Boston was
Mr. T.
Great for sniping Vince's winter.
So we throw yourself in to win this Mr. T right here from Earthbound, and also you can win a copy of Left 4 Dead 2, graciously donated by L. Cool Day. So,
which I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so $5 or more before this game ends, you'll be getting that.
I'm gonna tell you, he's cool also. Right. That's the coolest thing I've seen since I've been here, sir. Did people actually like win those and whatnot?
Yeah.
Well, this is from Guardian Legends. That's already.
These were given away. These 3 were given away during.
Oh, okay, but he didn't give away both because he has like 6 of these.
Yeah, we awarded the pie already, so
yeah.
Okay, cool. Wait. Yeah, I didn't even process that. Okay, cool. Pie.
I like food.
Why did we put up a donation for a cake at the end of Portal? You will get your cake in the mail.
We might see a good Jesus spot action.
I heard Jesus spot.
Oh yeah.
That's the first commentary I've heard from over there. It's actually something Jesus spot. What's this from?
Yeah, that's.
It's Trouble Brewing. He's supposed to be a bear, even though he looks like a cat.
I think it's supposed to be the Japanese version.
No, here's what happened. In the Japanese version, his name was Maruyama, and he was a bear, but he was colored purple. And so he didn't look like a bear at all, he looked like a cat. So when they localized the game, they decided to color him purple so he looked more like a teddy bear, but he still looks like a cat, just a brown cat instead of purple.
There's a
lot of people up for this shit.
Yeah. Only up because I have to be.
I'm only here because I have to do that.
Yeah, I just got to do a speed run.
The zombie.
Okay, so
this being at your house, why do you have this awful shit?
Jesus spot is supposed to look like.
I'm not the one who made the sketch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she got plenty of apologies from Mike for just having a big fat juicy RPG that could fill the graveyard time. So yeah, here's what
I'm just surprised you and me aren't filling the graveyard time. Like we would fiddle.
You mean like an AGDQ?
Hey, I think you want to say something about the game.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I've already explained it. I mean, this is the actual Jesus spot in action. We kind of failed it on the first time with the Dark Carnival campaign, but this time we actually pulled it off. And yeah, if you notice, nothing's spawning. We're supposed to be finding a massive horde of infected right now, but
oh yeah, they didn't spawn.
I do have hopefully Kingdom Hearts 2, and so I can do the old boy.
That's all he's got left on the plate.
Yeah, well, it's up by $50 right now.
Okay,
that's good.
Don't let the chat know. Yeah.
We're gonna have some old boy assistant Kingdom Hearts.
I'm really worried about like what's gonna happen to the Aqua and Terra here when we get done with
I was about to say, this is right. This could go nuts. So what's your like clear stopping point? Like right when she
when she turns on her PSP and it's on the screen.
We already made an announcement, but yeah, we don't want people to. We don't want to go back and forth. Like even though we appreciate the money, we don't want to be like ready to start the run and have people continue to donate because we need to stick to the schedule.
Yeah, so
try to get your donations in by.
I think we agreed we'll follow the rule we set during GRDQ, which is that when the game is booted up, that's when the cutoff is. So we'll do one last check and then go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because this could just get nuts.
Also, a few people seem to be interested in donating Steam games, apparently. Besides the old full day, I guess if you want it, you can just, what's the account here? Is this your UAs? Yeah, you can message Uranium Maker, we'll take a look, and
try to comment.
You have to be in an IRC.
Yeah, you have to be in an IRC client, and just message Uranium Maker, and we'll take a look and see if we can set something up for that.
I had to at some point.
Which token?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose we haven't mentioned this enough, but the donations are all going directly to the Organization for Autism Research. None of it goes to us at all.
I believe it's researchautism.org if you want to read about what they do.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just the car is absolutely terrible.
this is the last original campaign. And it's also the longest.
Sucks.
Skipping a trigger? Well, I think it's like just messing up the note.
Does he live in
I used to do math.
No, I guess he lived in California.
And
he drove
whenever you
to
create a map, you also
Vegas
create a nav mesh for the zombies to follow. And I think what happens, at least my theory, is that it's a blind, it's a place where the nav mesh didn't quite get to or something like that. And it really screws up the AI.
Yeah. Are there any more times when you do that? You've already done it multiple times.
No.
Okay.
That was the last time.
But actually, you know, just trying to finish the power through it, but I've got them now.
Hey, Shadow.
Yeah,
I want to be awake for the minute. Yeah, you want to be awake for the minute.
I should probably, because no matter what happens in the business, I am playing.
Yeah, after birth, I sleep like 2 minutes late.
I'm about to say, I kind of want to.
I'm going to try your way ahead of schedule.
Oh, I guess it's like 10 in the morning. Yeah, like,
well,
you
right,
should
it's like
yeah,
11, and then we're scooping 6 like.
Whoa! Almost pushed me off the ledge, bro.
Oh wait, he's right there, so yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm the shadow around follow like aftermath sleeping or something like that. It seems like he's always up and always be like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, he's right here, so.
It's not awful.
Yeah. Oh, we got like 2 hours of sleep last night.
But there needs to be a shortcut. It's
kind of sad how like this game used to be like just a huge skip speedrun game, and now it's just like
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's like, oh well, we can make zombies out of here.
There's still a lot of speedrun videos on YouTube for it. The skips were still in there, and in fact there was a thread on the SGDQ forum that had a lot of really impressive runs with all the skips intact.
Are there any people who like keep the game unpatched and still have like a private server or something?
Good job not shooting that car.
No.
There you go, close it over my face. So rude.
You have to get this game on Steam, and all the Steam servers always have a link.
Still got breakfast.
At least I think so.
Yeah.
What up? I could be wrong.
Oh, I'm still awake.
Yeah, if you just search Go Series, they have tons of games and
yeah, I really don't have a full grasp on how Steam really works.
No,
I'm sure
it's
someone in
something
chat can
like,
explain.
I think in Japan, they make a new game every single
Yeah, I know
week.
they try and auto patch
So,
like everything they
sometimes-
have. So.
Some of the platformers, I think another one that's like... Well, you don't even, I mean, do you even install... It's like you're in...
But I've known like people get around like Portal 2's patch, like they got around like that patch, but I don't know if they can go online and people go off with that.
It's just infinite screens, I think. And I guess it is pretty out
If there is a way to do it, I don't know it.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys want to see an extra campaign, then hell yeah. You got enough time.
All good. It's like games.
Everything's got one.
I think the setup time there took up all the extra time we just saved.
Yeah, I guess.
Those are
everything by way forward is good.
Yeah, when we have races, we capture both players and both games. So yeah, if there's a KH2 race, you will see both the commentary cam and both screens. So it's everything.
So that one's the platformer. Yeah, because I mean, if we can have a commentary cam, I don't think it's even worth our doing.
I was about to say.
Yeah. All of them are really different.
I guess we won't explain the whole
try it.
cool extra ones thing unless I'm for sure probably
Well, is it time for Portal 1? Oh, you don't want it.
It was about 31 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 32 minutes or something like that. I was...
Oh my god, oh my god.
Because usually I finish the game in 23, 25 minutes, just give you like estimate of how bad I was.
Well, it's
happens to the best of us, I guess. Why do you see, yeah, for ribbons? Ribbons' only purpose was apparently to destroy UA's laptop.
Yeah, so it shows telling me that Denton's game will take twice as long as they expect.
Yeah, luckily, yeah, I still got through it.
Revenge of the Dead.
I wish gravity was a bit higher.
I can stream Portal from home if anyone wants to go to my stream and other. You can.
Got pills on
the Xbox.
No, I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. I gotta redeem myself from tonight.
Because I've seen your races. I don't know if you're actually being. The races are good and stuff.
Goodbye. I'm gonna draw it.
I did so many easy. Like,
no, I know.
There's jockey behind it.
Oh god.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine speedrunning being over.
I know. It's like you're just. Dude. It's this other side of this world I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like it's very much people kind of like have their different blocks of time as we
I used to speedrun a game that was like 3 to 4 hours.
SMRPG.
Set game all the time.
Yeah, I used to watch that stream all the time. I don't know what was worse than he was doing those out because I was cool with watching this for like hours. Yeah, like, oh sweet, we just started Mac. Skip that is. Let's watch it till it goes past Mac and see the rest of it.
Now it's just like,
let's
wait for Cypher to actually submit a run.
No, he actually did, and it got accepted. He's just gonna approve it, I'm sure.
That 257, whatever that he did.
Let me change some stuff in his route that's gonna let him save like a minute or two.
Yeah. You can get a 250.
I just don't understand how you consistently do 160 rounds.
Well, it's only 3 frames, not the biggest.
It's only 3 frames.
It's I'm still one of those kids who's like, oh, I got the attack star. I got 30.
So you have an entire 3 frames. Because if you say it's only 3 frames, that seems like it's a small one. It's a huge.
Yeah, well, it's a huge amount.
It's like basically, if you like take a nap, wake up, hit A, and you're like, oh yeah, I probably got it, and go back to sleep, and then just keep doing that.
When I switched to CRT, I could actually hit 100 super gems, but at that point, I wasn't even running the game anymore, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I used to play on like an HD TV, and when I was running Mario RPG, like it's impossible to play there. So.
Yeah. Well, with the HD TVs, you're always getting like a slight bit of input lag, regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why I'm awful at speedrunning games?
Every digital display has input lag no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to.
It just depends.
You have to calibrate it really well.
As someone that played games on a capture card.
Yeah, time for this because we're about to finish like almost 40 minutes ahead of schedule. Which, by the way, having a set of time that may be all
I was wondering because I was doing Resident 2 like a week ago, and I was just awful. I was I couldn't do anything. On HD.
Yeah, we were waiting half an hour.
If you were playing,
oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys might only have like 20 to 30 minutes to finish.
Way overestimated.
Yeah, we get your birth by slave donations.
So you see that Terra and Aqua thing? Decide now.
What's it do?
I gotta go on capture and then I gotta HD my skills and start playing on that.
They're both gonna spam fire, so do you want to see a man barbecue the enemies or a woman barbecue?
You're gonna be ahead, but with like the time to set it up, you can pretty much even. What?
This
is much better.
I just refreshed. I'm right.
What?
It's like, oh my god.
That's impossible. We just got $1 million.
Well, those Thursday dates I saw near the top, I think it was basically like lost track.
Yeah, I got distracted.
That's incredible.
What is it doing?
Does it happen to be
Okay,
are you on the last one?
that's the last one.
Are you on the process bid?
Can we like do shift on this? Like
I thought $1
I think
million.
if you could just use the camera and mark it. That would be incredible.
Alright, apparently we're doing Ventus. Sweet. That's it.
Please don't tell me
What was that?
It's like $201 donation.
Nice.
When you're on that's the process bid. You have the entire thing.
Why did it happen?
You probably
Stop messing with me. I'm just like freaked out.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure you were awake.
I thought it was just a name you could not pronounce. You were like just laughing.
Well, when you started doing that, I thought, wait, did somebody just donate like $500 for Memphis or something?
That would be incredible. That would be an upset.
So many things are running my head.
Okay, so the chat's not gonna realize what went on, so I'll explain it.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, wow, I'm good at that.
So, our donation manager, I thought I was in the one that was like telling us new donations coming up, but I was apparently in the one that shows all the donations that have happened so far. So I thought like I refreshed and just saw like everything. And I was like, we just got like a gazillion donations in 2 seconds.
Well, we met our goal.
We better go.
We got our last 3,000 in the last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
We were just like, hey, screw it. We have
Come on, yeah, man.
the entire state of Utah decided to donate.
Yeah, so anyway, you should still be trying to do that so I do freak out again, because
that would be awesome though.
Yeah. Because you can actually win Left 4 Dead 2. We have 2 copies being given away by L. Cool Dave, and you can get that Mr. T Perler, which I don't know why MechRichter sent it, but it's a prize now. So.
Mr. T!
So $5 or more gets you in for that, and you can decide Terra or Aqua. It's really close right now. This game doesn't have much time left. So. If you at all care about who's going in Kingdom Hearts Birthday Sweep, you better donate right now.
Oh, I took her the health kits. That was nice. Thank you. So you just need to decide, do you want to be nice to Essentia and give her the easier run, or do you want to be nice to her and make her push herself to her limits?
And see cool boss fights.
Yes.
But I've been up all night.
Is Terra still winning? Well, as you can see in the right stream there, Terra 386.74, Aqua 378.73.
And the layout of these gravestones is
yes.
That would be $8.01 that separates breaking.
You have to break all those that I think everything else is just like either an obstacle or just player optional.
Jockey bomb.
Yeah, see, Deathfire, this isn't exactly a voting thing. You actually have to donate money.
Really? I bashed that one in the face twice with a baseball bat.
Oh, no.
This is good.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, never.
Damn it, zombie, kill me faster. Kill me faster.
I'm feeling right.
Okay, thank you.
You just like extract like zombie scripts and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, you also have the other option. If you have about $400 just sitting around at home, you can put that to Ventus.
Yes.
Also,
If you want to be a curveball thrower.
Whoa, I'm kind of stuck over here.
That would be a real curveball.
How much of a troll does Poxnor feel like being?
Oh, man.
Oh, game over now.
not checking.
Well, I think we might have tapped him out a bit with Mercury Zelda's plushies originally, though. I saw that both characters show up a couple times.
Yeah. Like, I think most of these guys make just games every week, and so they're all just like off the wall. This one's pretty cool.
Okay, we have a $10 donation from Caden McCloud.
Already?
And no comment yet, but we'll wait on that to see what's up.
By the DSI.
Oh, this is the level that this keeps going.
This one's really good.
It's like a point 3 things about to end, but there's still more.
There might be 5 pages, and it shows on the bottom it's going to be different. So when you press a button, it puts you onto the new one. So wherever you are on the top is where you're on the bottom. And so each page is different, so you have to find a way through the puzzle by flipping the pages and stuff.
There's a tank behind us. Oh god.
Yeah, no. I think it was like not all. That's continuity. The sliding tile.
We're gonna have to sell the tank first because we have that Christian there coming up.
Yeah,
Hi. I got your back, Gil.
We have guns here.
Alright, well, Caden McCloud is putting $5 cage 2, the rest for Aqua, and also for the runner of L4D2, who should be given more respect and some quiet to focus, in my opinion.
Yeah, God.
Yes, this is really great what we're doing. Yeah, I know we got a little carried away sometimes, but he's been able to concentrate well enough to still kick some serious ass, so.
No, I'm completely to blame for that. I should have prepared more. I didn't realize that.
So $5 for cage 2 gives it over a $50 lead. And what I already had over 50 actually. And Aqua is now only down by 3 bucks.
I know you're all just waiting there to try to ninja.
Yeah.
So
eBay style doesn't exactly work like that. When there's a little bit of lag in between when TSP is being turned on and like when you see it being turned on, because when we see it being turned on is when it gets cut off. When you see it being turned on means, oops, you should have done it already.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Oh
my, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Watch out!
Sorry, Gabby. Now it's on.
That was
Thank
you.
you.
Done better.
You gotta work up right now.
I don't know.
Oh, make sure we have the DVR back on when she does this one.
Yeah.
Because we have not used console for a while.
Where'd I
Face that.
Never mind.
Somebody shot me!
That's funny. Someone mentioned how much of this game is set in the day as opposed to L for D1, which is in the night.
Like, Left 4 Dead 1 was entirely at night. This game is always entirely during the day, except Dark Carnival. Sorry, brother.
So wait, we have a zombie survival
We'd
game.
sacrifice.
Yeah. Dude, Sean, you ever seen that?
Everyone actually understands what he's saying.
That's a movie worth seeing. Hey, Samuel Ryan for $10. No comment yet, but my memory is serving correctly. It's going straight to Terra.
The best me. All of you guys wants a lawn. I do want a lawn. They're starting to come in.
Slowly but surely. Another $10 for me for Terra. Sorry guys, it's gonna be Terra. Well, called that one.
I had it.
Well, we got $13.01 separating the two.
All it takes for someone pop in with 20. That's it. Oh, are you done?
Oh, wait, one more map.
One more map, alright. So we're at the finale of Left 4 Dead 2.
Yep.
So, seriously, we weren't joking before, we're still not joking. If you want say in the matter of Kingdom Hearts Ripped by Sleep, you have to donate now.
Welcome to the world, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting cereal after this.
Dude, we got it. I just found some in the kitchen. It's pretty much hidden.
10 to 15 boxes.
Splitter up there.
Oh no! $60 donation. This could be going anywhere.
Yeah, basically just unplug those three on the front of that splitter.
We have a $60 donation. I don't know who it's going to, but that's a big difference. So.
Hey, you know what? We're in this little bag.
Here, where are they? He's not just going.
You know, Deathfire, I think the 400 Preventus is the most hilarious thing so far. You should go
It
to
goes to
that.
the computer and it goes to the left screen.
Do I hit this or no?
Okay.
No. Why, Capos? Why? You need to.
Okay, no comment on the $60 one yet, but the $6 one, give it a shot. Another one for Terra also. How much do you have to donate to show the Eris cutscene in Cage 2? How far in is that?
Well, we've got it. Given that both of us have been skipping these cutscenes for a long time,
I don't even know where it is
I know what cutscene is talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Oh, if Cage 2 wins, you'll show it.
Okay, so Terra is broken $400 now.
Oh.
But that's 60. If it's like, yeah, we'll see.
If they, I'll tell you what, I'll watch a cutscene if they tell me where it is, because I haven't seen a cutscene like in 5 years.
30 for me and my brother. Thanks for the runs. Oh, and Aqua. So there you go. Aqua now is up by like $40.
Oh, nice. Nigga, nice.
Oh, over $40 actually. Or 43.
Yeah, it's possible this is going to be with my map.
Terra people, you guys start coming together now. Like,
You want some interesting bosses and a lawn! You want to see this!
Wait, there's a lawn?
There is a lawn.
Yes. And Terra has it, just find it.
Terra's name on it.
So, you are now speedrunning against Kubelwagon to try and raise money, I guess, before he finishes.
Before he saves the world
That's pretty much
from
what you're
zombies.
facing.
More like, don't pick up these I tell you what, I have a feeling that's vengeance. I'll look at that one. I'm sure you want me to. Oh, really? I was gonna say, this is a short.
There can only be one.
By the way, even if Ventus got a $400 donation, it would not be one. Yeah. You might want to reconsider that.
No love for the short white guy. White hair guy. Come on, guys. I'm a racist here. What?
what you get, bro.
Hey, who won the Kubelwagon?
Go Hills, bro.
I don't think there's anyone I recognize. There was someone I recognize, like Timothy Bourne won something.
Hey, what time did we,
He's an SD. What?
What time did we, did Portal end?
Oh, there's a tank in front of it.
Yeah?
We should dodge it,
I think it was around 2.
Yeah. Somewhere.
Okay, so it's 4:37 now, so...
Nice, cool.
Yeah, it's exactly 2:40. That was the estimate.
Good game, everyone.
Oh, well, you finished?
Oh, did you start the timer?
Yeah. Oh, okay, we're done. So whenever we set ESP, that's...
Yep, we're done.
That's,
Thanks, everybody.
You guys have played. That's interesting.
Yeah. We gave no round of applause to this guy? Like, come on.